The coronavirus outbreak, COVID-19, has shifted the energy of the entire planet. A lot of us are feeling fear, stress, anxiety. It's completely normal to be on this roller coaster of emotions as information is changing not just weekly or daily, but sometimes hourly. In this video today, I want to provide for you 5 ways of handling anxiety and stress during self-isolation. I'm coming to you from the corner of my bedroom here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, in self-isolation, probably to your home in self-isolation. Just know now that we are more than ever part of a beautiful global community looking out for each other. The first tip to help you is stop information overload. Yes, absolutely, we need to be informed now more so than ever before. And there are rules that are changing in our cities and our countries that we need to be aware of. But we can also control when and how we're absorbing that information throughout our day. So if you find yourself waking up and checking your cell phone for the latest news first thing in the morning, aim to change this. Aim to look later in the day, perhaps at noon, at the noon news, or say you're going to check your social feed at a certain time during the day. If you want to check another time, make a pact with yourself that maybe you'll watch the 6 o'clock or the 9 o'clock news or whatever is in your local area. You can always put your phone on autopilot as well and say to yourself, okay, I keep finding myself checking social media. I'm going to put my phone on autopilot and put it in another room for a few hours so that you're not constantly distracted and getting more anxious and stressed out, getting pings and notices on your phone all the time with news updates. Like a lot of us, there are bills to be paid, mortgages, rents, and there's a lot of stress around financial information. Do you have all your bills scattered across the table? Maybe it's a meeting hub within your family, maybe it's the dining room table or a living room table, or maybe it's all over your office. Is there a way to still look at your financial obligations, which we all must do, but bring that energy into a more controlled pile? I call mine the deal with it pile. It was a lot to look at bills scattered across my table. Somehow it feels better knowing I'm dealing with it, but that the energy is not all scattered, it's in one place. So little things like that right now may not seem like a lot, but they're little ways of helping calm us down and feeling a little bit more organized in all of this. And one last thing I welcome you to do is make sure that you infuse your days with feel-good news. Things like watching people singing on their balconies and joining in choir in Italy, or online choirs and symphonies coming together, or videos of little kids drawing inspirational chalk messages on their driveways. Or what I really love, people going out at certain times in their cities and clanging their pots and pans and screaming and hollering in recognition of medical teams working so hard to keep people safe and alive. Make sure that you are infusing yourself with information you need to know, and also information that lifts your soul right now. Tip number 2 is practice gratitude. Believe it or not, the more we are grateful, the better we're going to feel, the calmer we're going to feel. The more we practice acts of gratitude, the more it will help us reframe the negativity that is happening out there, concentrating on the positivity, calming our nervous systems, calming our brains. Practicing gratitude will actually help you sleep better at night. If you need some ideas of what to do, you can simply do things like when you're sitting at your table having a meal, go through your mind and go through all the steps that brought that food to your table. Say it's a vegetable. Go through the steps of it being planted by somebody, lovingly nurtured, taken care of, picked, shipped to you, who brought it to you, all the processes through the store, everyone involved to bring it to your plate with such love at this point in time. If you have others in your family, if you have kids in your family, go around the table and start listing all the reasons why you're grateful that day and all the reasons you're grateful that all these people brought this food to your table so your family could share. Have everyone kind of pitch in a different idea, get people involved in building this gratitude and this energy within your home. It could be something as simple as looking around your house and being grateful for objects that you own that now just mean the world to you more so than ever before. Maybe it's a memento from a trip. Maybe it's something that a loved one gave you. Maybe it's a cozy blanket or a pillow. Something simple that you know other people right now would love to have and you're just so grateful you do. Here's a simple gratitude mantra that you can say in your head if you need to reframe the fact that you're feeling stuck at home and you're feeling isolated at home. Think of these words. I am not stuck at home. I am safe at home. I am not isolated. I am a part of a global village. My home provides me safety, love, and peace. Take this energy and try to use it to reframe any negativity you're feeling by being isolated and feeling alone at home. Flip it around and flip the energy and see how this helps you practice gratitude throughout your days. Point number 3 is create calm. You can do this in little meditative-like actions throughout your day, little mindful actions. Even if you're in a crowded house and that means you have to steal away 5 times and hide in the garage, make a commitment to your mental health to create and find calm in your everyday life, no matter how chaotic it might be right now. One simple way to do this is to simply deeply breathe. Take 3 to 5 deep inhalations and do sets of these throughout the day. It can be something as simple as inhaling deeply and then exhaling deeply out of your mouth. Inhaling deeply through your nostrils, exhaling deeply through your mouth. Every time you do this, feel your chest expanding more and more. Feel your lungs filling up with air and new energy. Expelling the old. Inhaling good energy, expelling old energy. Inhaling good energy, exhaling negative energy. Make a point of infusing peaceful activities throughout your day. It could be something as simple as meditatively doing a puzzle, doodling, drawing, doing art, spending time with your pet and cuddling on the couch, or taking the extra time to comb its fur or take care of your pet in a different way that you haven't in a while. Maybe plants bring you joy right now, and taking care of your plants and amping up that green thumb is a meditative way to be calm. Or perhaps it's knitting or sewing or cooking or reading a book. Find meditative-like things to do during the day to keep you calm and to keep your eyes off constantly checking the news. Infuse meditation or meditation-like activities in your day. There are lots of amazing meditations out there, guided ones that are great. I actually am following some guided meditations right now because this is what I think. When life is stressful and you feel like you have to do everything and you have to be in charge and you have to be on the ball, it's really nice when someone else takes the wheel for a few minutes. I created a meditation album recently, and I did that for people because I wanted to give them quick, easy meditations to do, all under 10 minutes, to bring some calm to their day. So if you're interested in those, I'll leave those in the comments below. And you can also find lots of great ones on YouTube, on apps. Lots of companies are offering trial periods right now where you can discover great new companies and concepts. So make a point of looking online. Some of them are guided and some of them are beautiful nature sounds. So you could find yourself relaxing to the sound of waterfalls or birds chirping or being in the middle of the rainforest. If you're lucky enough to be in an area where these are actually outside your door and you could go out and safely social distance, by all means go into nature or open a window if you're able to. Absorb those sounds and that energy into your home, into your world. And lastly, 2 things that are so simple that I'd love to leave you with. If you have a beam of sunshine come into your living room, your bedroom, sit in the sunshine, pretend you're like a cat. Cats and animals always go to the beam of sunshine. So honor that instinct in you and just sit and absorb and feel those rays of goodness on you. You can also just simply sit with your eyes closed and smile. You can also do this in the beam of sunshine, but just smile. Because when you smile, you're changing the messaging from your brain to the rest of your body that it's happy. And all of a sudden, everything within you is going to relax and feel different. So no matter what you do in your day, if you could find a beam of sunshine and you could sit quietly and smile for a few minutes. That will help a lot. Tip number 4 is be connected. Believe it or not, being socially engaged actually helps boost our immune systems, keeping us healthier. It also helps lessen levels of anxiety, helping us sleep better at night. And it also helps us stave off feelings of loneliness and isolation while we're all in our own homes in self-isolation. And keeping connected and socially engaged also helps boost those positive feel-good transmitters in our brains and our bodies. So check in with your family and friends, your loved ones, and your neighbors. Tell people regularly that you love them. And if you don't have friends and family nearby that you can get in touch with, there are beautiful online communities in Facebook and YouTube, lots of positivity in different social media streams. So reach out to people through there and stay connected even in this time where we have to be physically distant. Tip number 5 is to laugh. Always remember to laugh. The expression is, laughter is our greatest medicine. It's so true, more so now than ever before. So if you need to balance out all the information coming your way and the feelings of sadness and darkness and anxiety, it's okay to watch back-to-back comedy specials on Netflix on your couch. It's okay to watch a comedic movie and watch your favorite comedians make you laugh. Do that. It is the best medicine. I often think of our comedians as our greatest healers. They're up there with the best in all different categories. But people don't think of comedians that way, but we should. Because we need the laughter in the darkest times. We need to find humor. We need to find moments of light. And we need to find relief. If one day we're crying, the next day we're laughing. We need to find that balance. I often think of going to a funeral and you see a beautiful eulogy delivered about somebody you love, and if the person says it the way that you knew the person, you find yourself sad, but you find yourself crying and remembering moments together. But you also have a room full of people laughing and remembering the funny things that person did and their amusing qualities and their beautiful qualities. So you have this speech that's a mixture of sadness and happiness all in one. And that's where we are right now. So we need laughter. We need to balance out the darkness right now with the light, the tears with the laughter. So through all of this, just remember it's okay to laugh and to do so because it's infectious and we need more of it right now. I hope these ideas have resonated with you. If you have ways that you've lessened your anxiety during this time of self-isolation, I'd love it if you would leave your information in the comments below because your experience can help somebody else. And we are all part of this global community right now, so the more positivity, the better. Until I see you again, I'm wishing you safety, health, and happiness.